Make in India seems to be the buzzword these days when it comes to smartphone manufacturing in India. And today I'm at one of the 2 manufacturing facilities by domestic smartphone maker Lava. Now today we are going to be given complete access, a complete no holds barred access to Lava's manufacturing facility. We have lots of questions for Lava, but those will have to wait. Till then, let's go take that tour. So as you can see, I'm in my factory overalls and we are inside Lava's manufacturing facility here in Noida. I have with me Mr. Sanjeev. He's going to give us a tour of the facility and we'll chat with him as we go along and see how these phones come along finally on the assembly line. So sir, tell us, what are we going to see here today? Which phones does Lava manufacture out of this facility?
So we manufacture smartphones here. And we will be taking you through the smartphone assembly, testing and packaging process. And we will be showing you the critical processes where we focus on quality. So the first slogan and first mission for this factory is quality. So quality of product should be remarkable so that it satisfy all the customer needs.
All right. And just for our readers and for our viewers, can you just tell us which are the models that you are currently producing over here?
We are producing all Lava and Zoro smartphones at present here.
All right.
Most of them.
Okay.
And like model names like our all Iris series phones we are producing here.
All right. Okay. So we'll start the tour now?
Yes.
Yeah? So tell us about this unit. What exactly are these people doing over here?
Yeah, so these are all assembly stages where we assemble all the critical parts of the mobile phone. Like we assemble the printed circuit boards, speaker, microphone, the gravity sensors, motion sensors. So all these parts are assembled here. So the uniqueness which we are doing here is that each and every stage, a person when he works, he first checks the work of the previous stage.
Okay.
And then he puts his work.
That is how you assure quality.
That's how we assure quality. So not only 1 or 2 persons are responsible for quality, but each and every person who is working on this phone, he is responsible for quality and he ensures that quality part only is supplied to the next stage.
Okay. All right. And of course, the products are assembled here, but the parts are sourced still from outside, right?
Yeah.
You're still not sourcing products from India?
So we have started our localization drive.
Okay.
So first phase was about the packaging material, the different labels, the different die cuts, the different boxes which goes inside the phone. So those already have been localized.
Okay.
Now we are working, the second phase is of accessories. So we are working on localization of accessories.
Okay.
So we have a roadmap for next 4 to 5 years. So in that period of time, we will be doing localization up to the 70% level of the mobile phone.
You said in your presentation earlier that by 2019 we can see a 70% localization, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go along and maybe you could describe some of the processes to us, right?
Yeah. So like this process which you see here, so here we test the current in the mobile phone. So how much current it will draw when it is connected with the battery. This is the heart of the phone, like motherboard, where we assemble this phone, this PCBA, we call it PCBA, printed circuit board assembly. So this is fixed into that, and then from here the all assembly starts.
All right. Can you tell us which phone are they working on right now?
This is Flare Z1 in Iris series only. Flare Z1.
So what kind of employment does this facility generate? How many people do you have working over here? And
this facility already has 1100 people.
Okay.
And by next year beginning it will be scaled up to 2000.
All right.
So we will have overall 2000 people working in this factory.
Okay, so just tell us what are the advantages, of producing out of India? Is it actually now become much cheaper than China?
So first advantage is, as I was sharing, is quality. So we can control quality in a much better way, and we can ensure that customer gets good quality products. Then second is on costing. So as the labor cost in China is increasing, so we are competitive. We are not cheaper, but we are competitive. And going forward, we can further improve our productivity and become more and more competitive.
What is the cost benefit that is passed on to the consumer finally, because you guys are now assembling in India? So what kind of a cost benefit are you passing on to the users? Because when I see around, when I look around, the models that are being produced over here are 5K, 6K or 7K category, price category. So what kind of cost benefit is the consumer finally getting out of you manufacturing in India?
See, what consumer is getting is, first is he is getting a better quality product. So, for example, if you compare the phones which are produced, were earlier produced from China and which are getting produced in India, so our defect level has dropped to almost 50%. So defect level has reduced, so customer will have better experience. And in terms of cost benefit also, like whatever cost benefits you will be able to make here, those all will be passed to the customer.
Can you give us a kind of a figure or a number to tell us what kind of a cost benefit are you making out of this?
See, as I was telling you, we started this 6 months back. So we are just competitive compared to China. So we are not making any additional benefit out of this.
Okay.
So our first focus is on quality, and whatever benefit we'll make going forward, definitely those will be passed to the customer.
All right. Okay. We can just move on.
So this is one of the critical stage. So here, like we have 1K class clean room.
Okay.
So like clean room particles in a meter cube will be less than 1000.
That's why they're sitting in this enclosure.
Yeah.
And what exactly is this enclosure? What does it do?
So what this enclosure is doing, it is pulling all the air which is inside,
Okay.
and there is a filter on the top which filters all the dust particles of 0.5 micron level,
All right.
and it ensures that in the work area the dust particle quantity will be less than 1000 in a meter cube.
Okay. All right. So this they are doing because they are fixing the display of the phone.
Yeah, they are fixing display and the touch panel.
Okay.
They are doing that assembly.
So you don't want any dust
yeah,
particles
so if
to
any dust
enter.
particle goes inside, then it will be visible to the customer, and it will create a negative image for the customer.
Okay. All right. So that is what exactly they're doing. They're putting the displays on, and the dust particles are being sucked in through the vacuum in this machine.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's move on. So I understand that this is side of the assembly line, and is this the testing line on the other side?
Yeah.
So what kind of tests do these guys do
So,
on the phones?
so we do two types of test. One test is customer experience test.
Okay.
So whatever customer will be experiencing when he uses this phone, or whatever his needs, or whatever the features of these phones are there, those all are tested thoroughly. Then second test is about the performance, the actual performance of the test. That is called RF test, radio frequency test. So we have latest state-of-the-art equipments, and we do this RF testing for 2G, 3G, and 4G based upon the phones.
Just tell us, how is Lava planning to compete with, now a lot of brands are manufacturing in India. You have seen Xiaomi, you've seen Gioni. They are manufacturing at the Foxconn facility in Andhra Pradesh. The scale of the manufacturing facility is of course larger, and you were saying that you have a roadmap ahead of putting in more manufacturing facilities. What is that roadmap? Can you just tell us what is the plan for the next 2 years? Are we going to see more facilities like these come up?
Yeah. So as I shared, so by 2017 we will be establishing capacity of producing 5 million phones in a month.
All right.
And going forward by 19 we will be scaling it up to 18 million phones. And our target is once we increase the localization content in our products, then we will start exporting from here,
All right.
from India.
Okay.
So that is our major game plan. And 17 will be a major breakthrough year where we will be installing a capacity of around 5 million phones in a month.
Okay. So just tell me, is China going to be completely phased out as far as your manufacturing is concerned? Because the kind of roadmap that you are describing, I see a lot of localization happening in the product. So are you going to completely phase out your manufacturing unit in China and sourcing your products from China?
Yeah, that is the final game plan.
All right.
So finally that will be happening. But as you see worldwide, as economies grows, so they start working on high value added products. The low value added products go into the developing countries. So that is the normal trend, and that will happen here also.
Okay.
But our focus here is to work on that and to have focus on quality and excellence in our product, our system, and our processes.
All right. Okay. So can we just take a walk through the testing line and
Yeah,
just see some
yeah,
of the processes?
yeah. So here, like this is the final stage where
Alright.
the person checks about the cosmetic defects
Okay.
of the phone, like how a customer will feel and experience a product when it goes to his hand. So he does all the cosmetic inspection.
All right. Okay. And what about the final inspection of how the audio is and how the cameras are
Yeah,
working? That's we're going to see.
Yeah. So this is the RF test, radio frequency testing.
Okay.
So here we use a, like this is the what happens here is, so this becomes like a GSM tower. So it will generate signal. This
Alright.
box will generate signal,
Okay.
and it will send to phone. Phone will pick that signal. So calls will be made, dummy calls will be made using this tester,
Alright.
and the phone performance will be tested. So all those testings are done here.
But these days we've been experiencing a lot of call drop issues in India, and networks are really functioning poorly. So, can that be handled at the manufacturer's end as well, or is it only something that the network provider can handle?
Actually, that problem is more related to the network provider. So phone doesn't have any role to play in that. So what phone has to do is based upon because GSM is a global standard. So GSM has specified the specifications that how much signal strength should be there. So in that working strength, our phone should work. That we are ensuring by this test.
And that is exactly how all manufacturers work. They just ensure that they meet that standard.
Yeah.
And the rest of up to the network provider.
Yeah.
All right. Just a clarification, because most people, think that, oh, my phone is this brand or that brand, so maybe it won't catch the signal properly. So
Yeah.
it's just a clarification that, people should know that
Yeah.
it is not exactly the manufacturer's end. It's the
Yeah.
network side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the outgoing quality check area. So here what they do is they check the phone as a customer.
Okay.
So whatever phone are produced there, so they will check how customer will feel, how customer will get it, in what condition. So that
this
is tested
that
here.
final room that the phone enters before it's gone for packaging?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So they will do all testing which is being done in line, and they will spend more time on that because we have a phase testing plan here. When a new model is launched, then for initial quantity, there is a 100% testing here. So after that we go to sampling. If we don't get any defect here, then we switch over to sampling plan. So they get more time to spend on few phones. So in that way they are able to focus and test in a better way. And they even do RF testing, like you can see at the other side. So even they are doing same RF testing which we have seen on the line.
Okay, so they do it again.
Yeah.
So as you guys can see, this is the Lava Iris Fuel S-Fun, which is the final finished product coming out of this assembly line. So tell us, what exactly does this assembly line do? All the packaging, all the price tagging, IMEI numbers, everything is done on this line?
So the operation here starts with a factory reset. So where we reset the phone and it becomes fresh for use.
All right.
And then it goes for IMEI verification. So we verify the IMEI numbers, whether the phone is having the correct IMEI number, which is matched with the server. And then we generate labels for the box. And then phone is packed in the box with the accessories.
Okay.
like charger,
And how do you
earphone.
ensure that some of the accessories are not left out?
So we have for each and every model, we have a standard weight defined
Okay.
within the specifications. So each and every phones go through that, and we measure that weight, and by that we ensure that all parts are intact there.
All right. So you already have a set weight that you have measured
Yeah,
the phone
yeah.
with the full box.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how
Yeah.
they check it.
And when it goes to master carton, even we put a label of the weight on the box,
All right.
so that when the dealer or the distributor is opening that, he can ensure whether all parts are there or not.
Okay. And this is it. Then finally it's shipped out of here.
Yeah, it goes in a master carton
Okay.
and then it ships out.
So now that Sanjeev has taken us through the whole facility, we've seen how Lava phones are assembled in India. There's just one last person I would like you guys to meet. This is Pawan. He is the line leader over here. Pawan, tell us, what do you do?
Actually, I am leading the line and I am just taking things, all the aware of the things, all the issues that are coming on the line. And if there is some problem regarding, if there is problem regarding testing and the systems are not working well, then I concern to testing people and they just resolve it as soon as possible. And we have to just achieve the target of the production so that we can lead the line and we can enhance the Make in India project that our Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi is doing for. So the lava is basically solely depending on the Make in India project, and we are just forwarding it as soon as possible and how it can be enhancing and how it can be helpful for the people, and it is providing the employment to the people who are not getting it in their own regions. So lava is just doing
So you tell us that you like working here, the working conditions are good over here.
yeah, I like the workplace. I like the enjoying the work because means 4M is maintaining and the 5S, that is the basic thing for manufacturing. Means 5S should be there. Set of orders, sorting, shine, sustainability and the standardized. So all the things are keep in the view and all the things are maintained and they are just on the things that should be there.
So have you worked somewhere else before this also?
Fresher, I have graduated this year in electrical engineering and I have just come out, I have joined this Lava in last.
And a lot of freshers are joining with this place?
Yeah. Means there is a lot of opportunities that Lava is providing to the freshers as well as experienced people, and it is very beneficial. Means the campus placement is very opportunities for the people or the engineers.
So they came to your campus to give you a job?
Yes.
You got a job directly from campus?
Yes, and that's my fortune, and I am working with Lava, and I am very happy for working with it, and I would be giving all my best to do best for its place, and I have to keep all the operators, all my team happy so that they can give their 100% for the work.
Great. Nice to see some very enthusiastic employees at Lava over here. We are done with our Lava tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we can get you more Make in India facilities like these in the future. We are over and out.